Yes, yesterday we discussed Python logical operators and we discussed what is the use of and, or, and not. Okay. And we saw the examples as well. Okay. Now uh, there are there is another type of operators, and that is Python identity operators. So what are these operators and what these operators can do? Identity operators are used to compare the objects, okay? Not
Okay.
if they are equal. So they are to compare, not if they are equal. But if they are actually the same object with the same memory location. So this is a technical kind of actually operators. Actually, computer programmers actually sometimes use these kind of Python operators because it is saying that uh, these are actually located at the same memory location. So what does it mean? Whenever you create a variable, okay, so it takes some memory inside your computer. Okay,
Yes.
it's in your memory. It's in the memory of your computer. Okay, I mean
Yes.
the memory of computers mean RAM. It is also called RAM. But simple concept is whenever we create a uh, variable, uh, it stores itself into the memory. So, for example, if the variable is x and its value is 5, you know that x, the name of the variable is x and the value is 5. Both these components are to be stored in memory. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It is obvious, it is a simple concept that they need storage in computer. So these are actually inside the computer memory. Okay. So now we need to actually compare the objects. For example, x is y. We need to check it. So the operator is and is not. So if it is, so its description is it returns true if both variables are the same object. So I mean, if x and y is the same thing, if x and y is the same
Same
thing.
thing.
So how could be x and y are the same thing? So let's try it, and now we can actually explain it. So okay, here is a list. Uh, X is a variable, and the list contains apple and banana, and y is the variable, and the list also contains apple and banana. And now we have created a third variable, z, and we assigned the values of x to z. Okay. So now x and z are the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Because we have assigned the values of x to z. So x and z are the same thing. Okay. We
Yes.
have printed x is z. So x is z. So we have already discussed that the value of x has been assigned to z. So x is z. So x is the same thing as z.
Okay.
Other words, x and z are the same thing. Okay. So it's true.
Okay.
So in the comment, it is also written that it returns true because because z is the same object as x, means z and x are the same thing. So to actually get better understanding, I give you another example. Okay, some people have their nicknames. Okay, so your name
Nickname?
is Ahmed. So in your house, maybe your parents call you something else instead of Ahmed.
No.
No. So okay. Do you know that some people have their nicknames? Their actual name is another, and there is a nickname. No.
The nickname?
Yeah, nickname, alternate name, the other name.
I know that.
For example, there may be a kid or children whose name is maybe Ali and his nickname is Tony. So you can actually call that guy with any of the names, even with Ali or with Tony. So if you call Ali, it means that person. If you call Tony, it also means the same person. Okay.
Okay.
So here is the same concept. So here is values of x, and when we say that the value of x has been assigned to z, so now if we call x or if we call z, the meaning is same. The meaning is apple and banana. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Z and X are two variable names and their values are same. Their values are actually
Yeah.
same. They are pointing to the same values.
Okay.
So if we print X is Y, so X is Y. So what is the result of this?
True. No false.
It's false. Why? Because you know it looks like the values of x are the same and the values of y are same. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
but actually these are not the same because x is an other values that contains these two values and y is an other variable that contains again two values. Even then, the name of the values are same, but they are actually not the same. How these actually be same? This is only possible when we write this in this way. Okay, so X is apple and banana, and we actually created a nickname of X. Okay.
Okay.
So in this example, x is another thing and y is an other thing. So that's why.
Yes.
So here you can see that it returned false because x is not the same object as y. X is an other object, x is another variable, and y is an other variable. Even
Okay.
if they have the same content, although their content is same, but they are different objects. Okay.
Okay.
So then print x is equal to y. So yes, this is another thing. The content of x is equal to content of y. So this is true,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So this was another interesting topic, right? So
Yes.
is the I mean, it will returns true if both variables are not the same object. I mean, in is the both variables should be same, but is
But this
not.
one is different.
Yeah, this is the reverse of that. Variables are not the same object. Okay, so let's try it as well. So here the example is same. There is x and there is y and z is equal to, x. So here we have pointed that print x is not z. So this is false because x is z. Okay, because x is z. And
Yes.
in the second example, we asked it to print x is not y. So yes, x is not y. Although their content is same, but these are two different variables. Okay.
Yes.
And here we actually put another criteria that x is not equal to y. So this is false because x is equal to y. The content of x is equal to content of y. So
Okay.
this is called not equal to.
Okay.
Okay, so these were the Python operators that we have actually discussed. Although there are other operators. Okay, yes, we can also discuss this one. Membership operators. Okay. So membership operators are used to test if a sequence is presented in an object. There are two operators, in and not in. So if it is in, it will return true if a sequence with the specified value is present in the object. So means x is in y. Suppose y is a sentence and we want to make sure that any word is present in that sentence. Okay. So
Okay.
here we can see the example. For example, x is apple and banana. So there are two elements of this variable. Okay. So we want to make sure that banana is in the x. So is it true?
Yes.
Yes, banana is present in this x. So
Okay.
banana in x. This is true. And the other example is not in, right? So x not in y. So it means, again, there is a list and we actually asked it to make sure that tell us that pineapple not in x. So is it true? This statement is true?
Yes.
Yes, because pineapple not in x. So if I change, for example, I write apple not in x. So what will be the result?
False.
So it's false because apple is in x. Okay.
What if you make the first letter a capital?
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So it's true because these are content of the variable. This is not the variable. If this x is capital, so the result will be changed. There will be an error. So content may be with small letters or capital letters, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the important actually Python operators that we discussed. Although there are others, but we will actually we will skip some of these. And now we will go to operator precedence. So what is this word? Precedence. Precedence
Precedence.
means who will come first and who will go next. Okay.
Okay.
So operator precedence describes the order in which operations are performed. For example, in your mathematics class, if you get this problem to solve, you know that first of all, you will solve the brackets. And first of all, you actually solve the division and multiplication, and then you solve uh, addition and subtraction. Do you know that?
Yes, I know that.
Oh, really? You know that?
Mm, I know
Okay.
that.
For example, tell me in what sequence you will solve this.
5 times 3.
Just a minute. Okay, now tell me. 5 times
And
3 and then,
then plus 100 plus.
okay, yes. So you already know. So this is called precedence, that multiplication and division comes first, and then addition and subtraction. So here is the complete list, okay?
Okay.
First of all, we solve the parentheses, brackets, and then we solve exponentiation. Exponentiation is a different concept. I think you don't know it. This is called
Yes, I
x
don't know
raised to
it.
the power y. Okay. So
Yeah, I don't know.
in your later classes, in your grade 8 or 9, you will solve it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there are some of the actually operators that you can skip, no problem. So here is multiplication, division, floor division, and modulus. Then these operators comes after. The first one is parentheses, and then exponentiation, and then uh, you can say the multiplication and division, and then addition and subtraction,
Subtraction.
and then okay, there are bitwise left and right, and okay, you can skip all these. Okay, so the major concern is parentheses and multiplication and division, and the addition and subtraction. So coming back, so here is a problem. Can you solve it? You can solve it at
Yes,
your
I can.
notebook.
It goes to 0.
Okay, 6 plus 3 is 9,
9.
minus 6 plus 3 is 9. So 9 minus 9 is 0. Okay, yes, you are right.
Yes.
Okay, but we run this example. Okay, so this is 0. Okay, what if we have changed the result?
Then you'll make mm, -2.
Negative, yes, -2, yes.
Yes,
Okay,
I knew it.
yes. So you are right. Okay, I am going to write here different examples. Okay, so what
Okay.
will be the result of this one?
I don't know 10 and
10 divided
but
by 2. 10 divided by 2. Don't you know this?
it would it be 8?
So it will be 5. If we divide 10 by 2, it will be 5, and then we need to plus 1, it will be 6.
Mm,
Okay, tell me what will be the result of this? This.
with 21.
Yeah, it will be 21. Okay, that's great. So what will be the result of this?
Wouldn't that make an error?
No,
Yes, I think so. It'll make an error.
no, it will not make another. First, you will solve it because this is in parentheses or brackets.
Okay, so will told it
Okay,
goes
what
out
will be the
into
result of this 10 multiplied by 2?
23.
Oh, 10 multiplied by 2,
20.
20. Okay, then we have 20 here, and how we solve the rest of the question?
So the
So it
1
will be
times
20
2
plus
makes
1
2.
multiplied by 2.
That makes 2.
So how we will solve this?
So we'll just make them plus because there's a plus in the middle.
Okay, it will become 20.
That
And
would be
what
22.
we will do next?
Then we got to do that other one where it is 1 times 2 and I'll make 2. Plus 20 plus 2 equals to 22.
So the answer will be 22. That's great. So now one more question. So solve it again.
24. It's 24.
How? This is 20. And now what
Yes,
to do?
and that's 4 because 2 plus 2 makes 4.
2 plus 2. Where is 2 plus 2?
No, what? No, like this is what number it is, and the other one is how many times to repeat it. 2 times. So repeat it twice and it'll make 4.
Yeah, so if it is 4, so then
24.
it will become 44.
Yes.
Okay, check it. So is it 44?
Yes. 24.
No, it is 24.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, you said 24. Then it's okay. Well, uh, this is interesting and this is amazing. Okay, we have done these examples. We have seen the precedence. So, well, what will be the answer of this?
The answer would be 8.
8. Oh, yes, the answer is right. Okay, that's great. So this is end of our today's class, right?
I think so. So I